Hello, this is Mary with All Things Automotive, bringing you here today a 2023 GMC Terrain. This vehicle features a 1.5-liter inline-4 engine with all-wheel drive. There have been no accidents or damages reported at CARFAX, and this is a CARFAX certified one-owner vehicle as well. As we get closer here to the front of this vehicle, you'll be able to see that it is a sleek Summit White clear coat with chrome black and scarlet accents, as you'll be able to see there on the front grille, as well as down around those fog lights. Those fog lights will help you out in inclement weather, and speaking of inclement weather, we'll come along here to the side and take a look at this vehicle's tires and wheels. This vehicle features black 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels, and as for the tire treads, you have got a significant amount of life left in them, but I'll get to those exact measurements in just a second, as this vehicle, along with all the other vehicles here at All Things Automotive, has undergone a new multi-point inspection, as well as received a fresh oil change, a new cabin air filter, and a new engine air filter, so you don't need to worry about replacing any of those anytime soon. Up there on the top of this vehicle, you do have black roof rails if you ever wanted to transport anything up there. On the end of your mirror caps here, you do have your turn signal indicators integrated into those. And over here on the handle, you do have a small silver rectangle. That is your passive keyless entry. And passive keyless entry is really convenient because if your vehicle is locked, you'll be able to get into it without having to take the keys out of your pocket or your purse. We'll now take a look here to the inside of this vehicle. Here on the inside of this vehicle, you'll be able to see you have some lovely jet black leather upholstery for a really easy cleanup after any messes or spills, and you have some lovely orange accenting that as well. Like I had mentioned earlier, you do have those chrome black accents making their way up the dashboard, and while we're looking over here, I'll just open up the glove box and bring out the results of that multi-point inspection that I was talking about. As you'll be able to see here on this inspection form, you do have green checks the entire way around. And as for your tire treads, you have 10 30-seconds in both the front tires and 8 30-seconds in both the rear tires. And as for your brake pads, you have 14 30-seconds in the front and 12 30-seconds in the rear. So you have a long ways to go before you need to replace any of those wearables. We'll now come around here and take a look at the rear occupant seating. As you'll be able to see here, this vehicle does seat a total of 5 people, but if you seat 4 or less, this middle seat does fold down to become an additional armrest with 2 cup holders in it. You also have USB charging ports, as well as a power outlet down here for these rear occupants' mobile devices, as well as pockets on the backs of both of those front seats. Down on the floor, you do have carpeted floor mats to help keep your floors nice and clean. And over here on the door, you do have several storage spaces in all the doors, as well as powered windows. I'll just close this door and we'll continue around here to take a look at the rear of this vehicle. Back here, you do have a backup camera to help you whenever you're parking or going in reverse. And this tailgate is powered, so with the push of a button, it'll go up and down for you with ease. As you'll be able to see here, you do have a good amount of space here in the bed for suitcases, groceries, you name it. And those seats do fold down to give you a lot more space. In fact, over here on the right side of this rear area, you do have 2 levers that make each of those seats fold down very easily without you needing to ever climb in the back. So you can haul some really significant items now, as you'll be able to see with those seats down, you have a lot of space. And along the back here, you do have anchor points if you wanted to tether down any of those items from shifting around as you drive. On the backs of all of those seats, you do have top and bottom anchor tether points if you have little ones who need car seats. And underneath the floorboards, you do have a nice spot here if you wanted to put any tools or anything underneath there. I'll just put this tailgate back down, and we'll continue around here now to the driver's side. I would like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get 2 keys for your convenience, and both of them do come with remote start as well. This vehicle does come with powered mirrors, powered windows, and powered door locks. And as for your seating adjustments, you do have 8-way powered seating adjustments, so you can move the seat forwards, backwards, up, down, tilting the seat forward and back, and then 2-directional lumbar support. You also have a telescopic steering wheel, meaning you can push it in and out as well as up and down to fit you as you like. And to the left of the steering wheel, you do have your headlight controls as well as your dashboard backlight controls and your parking brake. The last thing I would like to mention before we get in the vehicle is over here on the door, as this vehicle does come with a memory system for your power seating adjustments. Basically, all you need to do is set your seat how you like it the first initial time, and from then on, with the push of a button, your seat will automatically readjust to how you initially set it, keeping you from constantly fiddling around with those adjustments. I'll now just get in this vehicle and turn it on for you. This vehicle is a push to start. now that the engine's running and the dashboard's lit up, you'll be able to see this vehicle has about 22,238 miles on it. We'll take our attention over here to the right side of the steering wheel, because over here you do have the dashboard navigation buttons. So with these you can cycle through all the different information and services this vehicle provides to you. And to the left of those dashboard navigation buttons, you do have your Bluetooth and call controls, as this vehicle does have smartphone integration. And then on the left side of the steering wheel, you do have your cruise control buttons right there, your forward collision warning toggle right there, and then you do have a heated steering wheel with this vehicle to help keep your hands warm in the winter. We'll now take a look here to the center of this vehicle. Here in the center of the vehicle, you do have a lovely touchscreen LCD display, and I'll just throw it in reverse to show you that backup camera in action. Underneath that display, you do have buttons for it, as well as your volume knob right here. A bit farther down, you do have your climate control settings here. Farther down still is your electronic gear shift, USB charging port, aux cord plug-in, a power outlet here, and a small space for something like your phone, 2 cup holders, your terrain select, as well as your lane departure warning, your hill descent control, and then the front passenger seat and the front driver's seat are both heated. A bit further back is your main storage compartment with more USB charging ports inside. And lastly, we'll take a look up at the ceiling, as you do have built-in garage door openers with this vehicle as well. We'll now move on to the last section of this video. Here in the last section of this video, we do want to address that this vehicle is pre-owned, so we'll be looking around for any blemishes, nicks, or stains. We know a lot of our customers come from very far away, so we want to be as transparent and straightforward as we can be with the purchasing process. We want you to know what you're getting with the purchase of this vehicle, imperfections and all. So as I'm looking around the inside of this vehicle, nothing is really standing out to me. So we'll move along here to the outside of this vehicle. We'll be looking up and down again for any of those imperfections. Starting by coming around here to the front, we do have a few slight stains on the back of those black mirror caps. And here along the front, you do have several small nicks from stone chips. Stone chipping is extremely common. Almost every vehicle has some form of it. The only way you can really prevent stone chipping is just by not driving your vehicle. This vehicle is also a lighter color, so it does tend to show a little more than a darker color might. We'll come along here now to the passenger side. You'll have some faint staining here on the back of this mirror cap as well. You've got a nick there. And we'll continue around here now to the rear of this SUV. Now often where I do tend to see several nicks and scratches is where the tailgate meets the bumper, as people don't take care of putting items in and taking items out. And as I look here, this black plastic is very much intact. I don't really see those nicks and scratches on here. And you have some faint wear here on the left side of that rear interior. Here on the bumper, you do have a scuff there, a sizable scuff, in a few spots. And I'll just put that tailgate back down. And we'll continue back around here to the driver's side. And we are back to where we started. That generally concludes this video vehicle tour. This vehicle has a lot of great features to offer. If you're interested in a white mid-size SUV with the ability to seat 5, easy to fold down seats with a good amount of space in the rear, a rear backup camera, powered rear liftgate, carpeted floor mats, black roof rails, fog lights, a lane departure warning, hill descent control, leather upholstery, lumbar support, heated front seats, a built-in garage door opener, 2 keys with remote start, passive keyless entry, and all-wheel drive, this is a good option for you. If you're interested in this vehicle, come and check it out at All Things Automotive, located at 21518 Great Cove Road, McConnellsburg, PA. Or you can give us a call at 717-485-4224. You can also check out this four-door wagon and other listings on our website at www.allthingsautomotive.com. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.